Energy allocation. Who or what is currently demanding more of your attention than it deserves or they deserve? And how can you adjust that balance? Let's look into it. Okay, so here we have 1, 2, and 3. I hope it helps. Let's get into it. All right, card 1. It's the King of Knives. The wax and quarter moon could be a timing element for you. Definitely air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this is you. Okay, we're talking about you. And if you're drained or in charge of this, and the King of Swords energy is leading the way. But considering that someone has you maybe out of balance, you know what I mean, and is draining you, what can you do? What's great about the King of Swords is there isn't any overthinking. They're on top of it, kind, loyal, patient, will listen. Certainly will listen to both sides of the situation that might be draining you, or you might be this person. It's really good energy. Somebody that also, you might consider this, can give you good advice on what you feel is draining you or someone around you. It is seeking to be helpful to please other people, but you're someone who's learned how to not let them drain your energy. You're good at protecting that delicate balance in your life and being very, harmonious with everything that's going on. So that's really good. And just remember, some of you be dealing with uh, legal issues, law enforcement, military issues and situations, and some of you, psychology and seeing a therapist or being a therapist. And I think that there's an energy here too of being very fair and selfless and clear thinking in this situation. And that's how you find balance and actually offer advice to the people that need balance, that might be drained themselves or might be draining you. You're like, listen, here's how I protect myself and keep myself from being drained, and offer them your tips, because that'll be really good advice. For me, it's taking a break when I need to, and definitely getting walks in and being in touch with nature. Some people like to shop, or I don't know, whatever helps you um, find that balance and be a little bit more selfish. All right, let's look at card 2. Hmm. 2 of Swords in reverse, decisions and being stuck about it. Actually, it's not in reverse, but either way, for you guys, this might have to do with a friendship, and there is partial success that you will find out more later. And I wish I knew what that was, but that is just a download I'm getting. And you're feeling in this friendship situation, if that relates to you, could be family too, that you know how to strike a balance. You're not quite there yet. You're taking the steps to do that, and it's making you feel better. There's some success here in this situation that was draining you, and it just requires you to be really still open-minded, inquisitive, curious, that Gemini energy you see there, while at the same time being more precise about what you want and what you're saying, and selective, making these choices that are right for you. And it can also be just some inner conflict that you have yourself if it's not about anyone else. And I think, again, always whatever we can do to get out of our head, and it'll bring in that clarity where you can bring this down to one truth, one direction, um, that balance that you need. And it does look balanced. You're just not believing it right now. But there's small success coming in. Okay, repeating myself, so I'll go to 3. Oh, the devil. You are drained, really drained. You could be doing this yourself because a lot of times this has to do with, just daily things we're doing that aren't great, bad decisions that we feel we're making, um, getting out of the routines that we need. Structure can be a good thing. Schedules can be a good thing. This has a lot to do with toxic behavior and people. And so, very strong Capricorn energy here. Could be somebody around you, those of you that pick card 3 that are draining you. And this is a very strong indication to really give yourself a break from this, that you need to protect yourself from this energy. Clear your own mind and clean up your, daily routines. But I feel strongly for you guys, it's somebody around you, and you're probably going to have to do some cord cutting and let that person set themselves free of these chains and behaviors and third party energy, perhaps. Let them work on that. You work on you, and the energy changes just as quick as that. Remember, too, you can feel very tempted with this energy. And the card that typically, well, in the deck that follows the devil is the Tower. So you're ready for that? Because you've got to decide what you're doing or someone around you is toxic and draining. How are you going to clear it? A lot about obsession versus discipline here, and confronting your own self imposed limitations. And interestingly enough, in this deck, I'm not given ages for all of them, but this one can relate to those of you who may be 60 to 63 or 65. And again, that Earth Capricorn energy might be strong in your chart or the person you're dealing with. All right, guys, I hope that helps. Interesting. That's what I have to say. What do you have to say? I'll see you in the comments. Peace.